Yeah, and not just any old beef. So this is going to be the precursor to the pralines. This is from Rastelli, our #1 food brand. We're bringing you Black Angus, right? So when you think about quality meats, you think of Black Angus. Filet Mignon, my favorite cut, tips that you're letting us know whether or not you want 12 4 ounces, which is a whopping 3 pounds of the filet mignon, for 5 easy payments of $17.60. Or do you want 6 pounds of filet mignon? So let me share with you exactly what you're getting because we were showing the cutters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These are 4-ounce servings. So that is actually the equivalent of a petite filet in a restaurant.
Yeah.
So if you were getting just the 12 of them, this 4 ounces, $7.33 for 4 ounces of filet mignon. I want you to let that sink in and percolate. That's a little crazy. Double the amount, save almost $33, then get 24, the equivalent of a 4-ounce petite filet mignon, for $5.95. That's what you're serving. If you wanted to put this on kebabs and you gave somebody 4 ounces and it was the filet mignon kebab, $5.95. This sold out the last day it was on air in January. We have it back not only just in time for grilling season, but also just in time for Dad's Day. So this is Chris Menser. He and the Rastelli family actually hosted the Saturday night dinner at this past weekend's Foodie Fest, which was really lovely. I love that Ray said, he looks like, everybody says he looks like my brother. He's not, but he's my brother from another mother. So this is, let's start with what it is, Black Angus, the tip. And has this been aged as well?
It has.
So let's start at the beginning, Black Angus.
It's Black Angus. It's coming from farmers that we've been dealing with for almost 50 years. And Rachel, this is 28-day age. So what we do is when we get it back to the butcher shop, we actually age it before we clean it. So it's aged for 28 days. So the enzymes actually mingle with that protein and it makes it even more tender. So it's absolutely melts in your mouth.
And so that's filet, it's Black Angus and it's aged, and then it's filet mignon. So tell us, why is it that everybody loves filet mignon? Why is that the most coveted? You know, maybe not everybody orders it. They might order a ribeye or whatever, but most people kind of want the filet mignon.
They want the filet mignon
that?
because it's a muscle that's never used. So it's actually, it's like, as we always say, it's just along for the ride. And it really, it's not used. So it's so tender, it's so beefy, so juicy. And when you age it that additional 28 days, which no one does, and supermarkets will not age it for 28 days because it takes too long. They want to move it in and out. We take the extra time so you get that flavor, that really beefy flavor, along with that tenderness from Black Angus.
And then what is a tip? Because we're calling these filet mignon tips. Okay. So what does that mean when what I'm going to get home and see?
So what you're going to see is like, this is the whole filet mignon. This right here is the center cut, the 5-ounce center cut, right?
That's a 5 ounce.
Right, right. So I actually cut it into a 4 ounce so you can see.
Okay.
So just imagine taking this and me cutting this into cubes for you. That's what I did. So I took the tail, which is right on the end, and I cut it into cubes. So I did the work for you. So technically, basically, you're getting the same thing on the tail than you're getting here, but you're not spending the money that you would get for a center cut filet mignon.
Right, because the petite filet mignon can be anywhere from, again, that's a la carte, anywhere from, I don't know, 35, 45, 55, 65, depending upon which steakhouse you're going to. And remember, Rastelli makes the meats and chops and provides the meats and chops for many steakhouses, certainly along the Eastern Corridor. And they are our #1 food brand and have been voted most recommended brand by you multiple years in a row. They've got best grilling food. They've got best breakfast food this year. You're just letting us know whether or not you want 12 4 ounces, which is so funny. It's a kind of a funny way to say it, but that essentially is 3 pounds of filet mignon. How much would you pay for 3 pounds of filet mignon? Well, here you're paying $87.98. That is one steak, one filet mignon, and a side maybe at a steakhouse for one person.
For one, yes.
And here you're getting 3 pounds. Double the amount and get 6 pounds, and you're saving almost $33. Each one of these 4 ounce servings, by the way, comes blast frozen and vacuum sealed in 4 ounces, and that's $5.95.
Yeah.
That's what you're getting.
BYOF.
Yeah,
Bring your own
bring
fork.
Your own fork. I love it.
Yes,
I
we are.
Have fork, no trouble.
Have fork.
Angel Smedley's here with me. We have a full hour of Quacker Factory coming up. And we need our protein. We need our energy.
So I cut some here. I put the, no, go ahead. I put the seasoning on it for you already. That comes with the each one, right?
Sure.
Now look at, you're going to have buttery flavor just like you would get from a center cut filet mignon, right? And I call this, at home, we call this filet every day. Because you don't have to feel guilty about
That's right,
eating
so
it.
easy.
It's so easy, so simple. It's going to cook so quick. You put this on a skewer, like you mentioned, like a kebab. It's going to be 2 to 3 minutes on each side. If you want to do it in a saute pan, it's going to take 2 to 3 minutes. I mean, literally, as that turns brown, it's done.
Listen, Glenn
I mean, it's that
called.
fast.
He said,
Yeah.
"Can I have a doggy bag?"
Yes.
And bring some home for him.
Leaving with the tray.
I didn't mean to step on your
No,
foot.
you
Sorry.
didn't. You're good.
All right, so
Yes.
we have a full hour show coming
Yes.
up. We got great deals, including this top is coming up in the show, first in the show, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna
no,
go get ready.
it's later in the show.
Oh, it's later in the show.
It
Okay,
is.
okay. So we're gonna go get ready for a second, and then I'll be back at the end with Rachel.
Okay, perfect.
All right, we'll see you in a
Nice
minute.
to see you, Angel.
Bye-bye.
Nice to see you, honey.
I'll be watching
I hope,
you.
Hope to see you soon.
And if you,
So let's go back to, we've now got fewer than 800 remaining, and we've got some little beauty plates, because
We
I'd
do.
love for you to give some ideas of how we're going to use this when we get it home.
Yeah, so I
we're
did it on the salad, right? So the salad's really simple. You slice these up. And again, 4 ounces, Rachel's 26 grams of protein. So one of these
Wow,
little
one of the little packets.
is going to give you 26,
26
right?
grams of protein.
So, and
How
we
about
just,
up top?
little balsamic vinegar. This is just a packet that we put with some mashed potatoes and asparagus.
And asparagus and
How
some
about a little
tomatoes.
surf and turf?
Surf and turf.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
how
Are
about
these your Egg Harbor? Are these
Those,
shrimp?
yes. The shrimp,
Yep.
right? And how about a little bit of tacos? Now, you can slice them or put them whole, but if you slice, this is just one right here. So one little nugget right here, one little tip here, one piece is going to make one taco. So there's a lot of
that's
versatility.
not even 4 ounces. That's
no,
just one
no,
piece.
that's just a big piece that I
Yep.
took and just sliced up. So
that you sliced up.
Yep.
This is a few of them, and then there's another one.
Yep.
And so, what's your best recommendation for how to prepare? Should you do it in the cast iron skillet like we have here? Just a lot of the pieces in the skillet.
Yeah, the way I like to do this, in the summer, I'm a griller. So I was just telling Alberti that I'm grilling all year. But during the summer, these are great because you can take it, open the package, drop it in a bowl, put Rastelli steak sauce on it. You can put whatever you like.
Yeah.
Skewer and put them on the grill. If you don't want to go outside, in a saute pan, same thing. Marinate them with your favorite marinade, teriyaki, whatever you like. You just throw them in the saute pan, and literally 2 to 3 minutes, they're completely done.
So this is coming in this package, and 4 ounces. You'll get
Yes.
12 or 24 of these. Why are they vacuum sealed?
They're sealed because we want to lock in all that freshness, and we want to make sure they're going to last in your freezer for 12 months.
Got it. Lasting in the freezer for 12 months. You are getting the seasoning packet, which actually is really fantastic. I'm not surprised by it. I shouldn't even have said actually. I should just say it just actually is really fantastic. And so you can get 12, which 12 4 ounces equates to 3 pounds of filet mignon. So how do you want to do your filet mignon? Do you want to do fajita? Do you want to put it on top of a salad? Do you want to just actually have, these beautiful aged 28 days like a steakhouse pieces along with your favorite veg and your favorite rice or your favorite mashed potato? Double the amount though and save almost $33. And then you're getting 6 pounds home. So you've locked in the price for your protein. I'm looking, there is not an auto delivery on this, which would be really awesome if there were, but there isn't. So get this home. You've got filet all day, Black Angus, aged, and the chef's kiss of the cut.
Yes.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Chris
you so
Messner.
much.
I so appreciate you. It's M84363. That's your item number. Hi, handsome.
Hello, red,
Nice
white,
to
and blue.
see you.
Nice to see you.
Our countdown to America's birthday.
Yes,
is
we're
on.
so happy. All right, so I've got a whole hour
Yes, you do.
with Angel Smedley and Quacker Factory. Great deals, lots of new items, all of them only order of the year. That's coming up next.
Great. I'll be watching you then, and I'll come back here tomorrow.